In your life, you always have some aims and some goals and some dreams also. And I think the ESA clinic is part of that dreaming, that it became reality to show that you can do a modern healthcare with excellent results and optimal patient care, innovative medicine which is adapted to the needs of the patient. That makes me very proud.
Professor Alt's most important character trait is that once he has set his mind on something, he is sure to achieve it. The best example here is Isar Klinikum. He had the idea of building a new hospital in the heart of the city. This then came to fruition in 2008, and now, 8 years later, it has become a successful enterprise. I have the plan here in front of me, the first plan that he drew by hand. You can see operating theaters with adjoining recovery room, intensive care, and inpatient wards. At the same time, we also used these plans to try out whether everything would fit. We tried to organize the rooms or the spaces with little cutout beds to scale, to see whether you could move in the corridors with a bed there.
The Isar Klinikum is a modern concept in healthcare, combining inpatients and outpatient care under one roof, which is not typical for Germany. We have excellence not only in equipment but also in our doctors, but the major drive behind that is to improve healthcare by translational aspects, to bring our research, which we do primarily in the US, into a clinical application here in Munich. That's a place where I decided to get started with stem cell research at a time when we didn't have much of an idea what stem cells were, and most people believed still stem cells would be in the bone marrow, so that's a site where the research started. It's special because the majority of our research we are doing here in Houston, in the Houston Medical Center, which is probably the largest continuous medical center in the world. And the resources and opportunities are incredible. You not only have incredible minds here and experts in all fields, you also have core labs which you can use. So you get access to the latest technologies. It's not only the money, it's kind of the spirit also.
He's a unique person. There are very few people who are involved in clinical medicine and basic research and have the understanding that he has. So he can apply things from the laboratory to human disease processes. Now, I'm extremely fond of Dr. Alt. I think he's one of the most fantastic people I've ever known.
The science behind stem cells is rapidly maturing. Our understanding of the biology is now being used to develop new therapeutic approaches for a variety of diseases, and the progress is accelerating. And so now the challenge is to really be able to convert that science into advances across many of these different fronts and have a regulatory framework in our governments that really facilitates the potential of this new modality.
We are a business and we have to focus on a business plan and making money. But at the end of the day, working with Dr. Alt, we also understand that the patient is the most important thing, and what we do every day must be focused on providing maximum benefit to the patient.
Chronic pain in my back. I had my stem cells harvested. They were put into the area that was injured, and now I don't have pain. Honestly, if you had met me 2 years ago, I couldn't stand here for 20 minutes and talk with you. That would have been much too painful. And now I can do it for hours. So I'm a success story.
Sanford Health believes in him. I believe in him. I can trust. At the base of every relationship is trust and respect. If you don't have trust and respect, I have trust and respect for him. So, perfect.
From the moment I met him, I felt like I was part of the Alt family. I really did. Krabenhoft is from Schleswig-Holstein in Germany, and from the moment I met Eckhart and the rest of his family, I felt a very familiar relationship, and then we had trust. And then it was all about science and the stem cells and our business and the incredible work that he's doing. He's on the path to cures. He really is.
He is very positive because he said, I think stem cells give a lot of hope for a lot of people, and that's one of our aims, to create a new therapy which is achievable and payable by the majority of people and patients.
The Todd and Linda Broyne Distinguished Professor and Chair for the Sanford Project, Dr. Eckhard Alt, presented on cell therapy. Our team stood alongside the world's leading cell therapy scientists, physicians, and ethicists to bring global attention to the work being accomplished.
Professor Alt, he's the key founder of this enterprise. And it's really very, very interesting working with him, with all his visions, with his ideas. And that's one of the reasons that we are so successful. We had a really development over the last years, and nowadays we have about 70 million euros of turnover. It's a very successful story we have here in Munich with the Isar Klinikum, and the main part for that is Professor Alt.
The future is just to make quick decisions and to translate modern medicine like stem cell therapy into the practice of medicine. Everything which helps the patient, we will apply.